Hey y'all, I'm going to give you your daily Bible readings and then I'm going to bed. I know it's early, it's not even 6 o'clock yet, I know, but I'll be back up at 11 or 12, probably making more videos, I don't know. I tell you what, friend, that young girl that helps me with my physical therapy at the hospital, she flat wore my butt out today. I was just about pleading for mercy. I ain't lying. Goodness gracious, y'all. Whew. She was laughing at me. I wasn't laughing. Oh my goodness. I hurt all over. I don't think that session did any good for me. And I got another one on Thursday. I like her though. But she's the only one I've had all this time I've been going. And she's been good. Today, man alive, she worked me over. She's asked me, does that hurt? I said, yeah. She said, well, try to go a little bit further. I said, oh. And if I couldn't go any further, she would push me, physically push me. Whatever, my arm or my whatever she wanted to move. If I couldn't get it to go further, she would push it further. I hurt more now than when I went in. I hurt a whole lot more now than when I went in. But she's good. She knows what she's doing. And I'm sure what she was doing today was to help me. It felt like she was trying to kill me. And it feels more like it now. And Thursday, also, I meet with a neurosurgeon about my neck. They're fixing to do surgery on it, and so that's that. I'm anxious to get it done. It hurts so bad. I look like a hunchback, but it's because it hurts it hurts to lift my head up where it's supposed to go. Y'all, if you're not old yet, don't go there. Oh, you can't help it, can you? I didn't think I'd ever get old, but I did, and it happened in a year. Last year, the beginning of last year, a year ago, right now, I wasn't old, but I sure am now. Goodness gracious alive. Since this time last year, both kidneys failed, my liver failed, I had a heart attack. I fell numerous times. Been in the ambulance more times last year than all the rest of my life put together. And here I am, still kicking. God ain't through with me yet. I kept telling him, take me home. You know, if I was a horse, they'd have shot me by now. But he said, nope, Bubba, your time on earth ain't over yet. Keep on sharing Jesus. So here I am. I'm going to stop my redneck rambling now and give you 2 chapters out of the book of Ezekiel for your daily Bible reading, and then I am going to bed. Yep, I am. I know it's early, but I can't help it. I'm going to bed. I'll be up in 3 or 4 hours. I can't sleep more than that. I slept good last night, but only 3 or 4 hours at a time, and then I got up a while, and I think I did a video or 2. I can't remember. I know I was in the Bible a lot when I got up, and then I went back to bed again, and I in the real bed last night both times. And I'm going to go to the real bed tonight if I can get in it. As sore as I am now, I may not be able to get in that bed. I may just have to sit down on the couch and fall into a sleeping position. Oh, I hurt, y'all. I'm not exaggerating at all. I am not exaggerating. She kept asking me, does the part of your neck that hurt, is it still hurting? I said, hurts 100 times worse now than when I came in. And after a while, she'd ask me, does it hurt worse now? It's like that was her goal, to make it hurt worse and worse. Oh, y'all. I like her, though. All right, we pick up in Ezekiel chapter 12. And Joyce, I don't have palsy. Me shaking is my knee going up and down like that, and it's making my whole body shake. And it makes me feel good, so I'm going to keep doing it. I'll do anything to make me feel, oh, I hurt. Oh, Lord. Oh. Goodness gracious. I stopped. I went after the hospital. I went to the city office, talked to the, I don't know what the guy's title is. He's the code enforcer for the city. I don't know what his title is, but the house next door to me, the guy that lived there abandoned it. The hospital put a lien on it because he owed him so much money. And so he just abandoned it and moved to the other side of town. And he told me recently, I took him to the big town south of here last week or week before last. He doesn't drive. He's one. I'm one of 5 people that's allowed to drive in this town, because everybody else has been arrested for drugs or alcohol, and they had their license revoked. There may be 6 of us that's allowed to drive, but however many it is, there ain't many of us. Everybody that's not allowed to drive has a 4-wheeler that they run around on. There's a whole lot more 4-wheelers here than there are cars. But anyway, I took him to Walmart at the big town south of here last week, I guess. And he was telling me that the hospital, they took the lien off of the house and put it on him. I didn't understand, but anyway, the lien on it has been removed, and he paid cash for the house when he bought it. And then the city, he told me the city was going to bulldoze it and clear that lot off. It's still all in his name. So I went and talked to the code guy at the city, and since he moved out, people have just been going in there, and they took all the doors off of it and took the windows out of it and took all the siding off of it, and just whatever they wanted they took, and it's not much left. And so and I guess they got everything they wanted, and it's just sitting there looking ugly now. And so I talked to the code enforcer, whatever. I don't know what the guy's title is, but anyway, the guy that said they're going to bulldoze it. And I asked him if I bought it, could he hold off? He said if it wasn't fixed, where it looked good on the outside and the yard cleaned up, or tore down and removed completely by February 28th, that he was going to have it bulldozed. And so I went and talked to him. I said, if I buy it and fix it up, I said, can you extend that deadline of February 28th? And he said, yeah. I said, you got to write me a plan out of what you're going to do and the timeline of how long it's going to take and everything. And so after I talked to him that time, I came back and, with no doors or anything, with all the doors stolen off of it, I just walked in and walked around, and they took all of the wiring out. And to get to the wiring, they must have had an axe or something and just chopped the drywall and pulled the wire out and left a 2 or 3 inch wide slit where the wiring used to be, a slit in the drywall in all the rooms. It took all the cabinets out of the bathroom and the kitchen, and took the bathtub and the toilet and the sink out. It's just gutted. Took the breaker box and the meter box. Everything that's worth anything is gone. And so I went back to the city office today and told that guy I don't want it. I said, go ahead and bulldoze it. And I was asking him about the land. I said, when you bulldoze it, I said, are you going to sell the land or what? And he said, no. I said, it's not his to sell. It's still in my friend's name. And he said, I am going to put a lien on it for whatever it costs to bulldoze it and get that lot cleared off. And he said, if you pay that, then you can have it, but it's still in my friend's name. So I got to talk to him again and see. And I don't know, he may owe a lot of back taxes on it too. I don't know. I would like to have it just to make sure nothing like that moves in there again, And it's two city lots. So I don't know what city lots are worth. The guy thought having it bulldozed and that lot cleared off, he thought it'd be around $4,000. And I would pay $4,000 for 2 city lots, and probably some for back taxes too, if it's not too high. But anyway, I don't know what to do, y'all. I am in such a money crunch of my own right now. It's an opportunity for me to buy that place, and I just don't want more trash moving in there, I'd like to buy it. I just don't know if I can. But anyway, let me hush and start reading. Let me get a drink of water first, if I can get it up to my head. Alrighty. Enough of the redneck ramble, and I'm going to kind of lean over a little. I hurt. That hurts too. Let me hang on again. I got some of this lidocaine stuff. Well, I can't feel it. I guess it's coming off. I can't tell. Well, I'll pretend it did anyway. Oh, I hurt. Ezekiel chapter 12. The word of the Lord also came unto me, saying, Son of man, thou dwellest in the midst of a rebellious house, which have eyes to see and see not. They have ears to hear and hear not, for they are a rebellious house. Therefore, thou son of man, prepare thee stuff for removing, and remove by day in their sight, and thou shalt remove from thy place to another place in their sight. It may be they will consider though they be a rebellious house. Then shalt thou bring forth thy stuff by day in their sight, as stuff for removing, and thou shalt go forth at even in their sight as they go forth into captivity. Dig thou through the wall in their sight, and carry out thereby. In their sight shalt thou bear it upon thy shoulders, and carry it forth in the twilight. Thou shalt cover thy face, and thou shalt see not the ground, for I have set thee for a sign unto the house of Israel. And I did so as I was commanded. I brought forth my stuff day by day. I brought forth my stuff by day as stuff for captivity, and in the evening I digged through the wall with mine hand. I brought it forth in the twilight, and I bare it upon my shoulder in their sight. And in the morning came the word of the Lord unto me, saying, Son of man, hath not the house of Israel, the rebellious house, said unto thee, What doest thou? Say thou unto them, Thus saith the Lord God, This burden concerneth the prince in Jerusalem, and all the house of Israel that are among them. Say, I am your sign. Like as I have done, so shall it be done unto them. They shall remove and go into captivity. And the prince that is among them shall bear upon his shoulder in the twilight, and shall go forth. They shall dig through the wall to carry out thereby. He shall cover his face, that he see not the ground with his eyes. My net also will I spread upon him, and he shall be taken in my snare. And I will bring him to Babylon, to the land of the Chaldeans, yet shall he not see it, though he shall die there. And I will scatter toward every wind all that are about him to help him, and all his bands, and I will draw out the sword after them, and they shall know that I am the Lord, when I shall scatter them among the nations, and disperse them in the countries. But I will leave a few men of them from the sword, from the famine, and from the pestilence, that they may declare all their abominations among the heathen, whither they come, and they shall know that I am the Lord. Moreover, the word of the Lord came to me, saying, Son of man, eat thy bread with quaking, and drink thy water with trembling and with carefulness, and say unto the people of the land, Thus saith the Lord God of the inhabitants of Jerusalem and of the land of Israel, they shall eat their bread with carefulness, and drink their water with astonishment, that her land may be desolate from all that is therein, because of the violence of all them that dwell therein. And the cities that are inhabited shall be laid waste, and the land shall be desolate, and ye shall know that I am the Lord. And the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, what is that proverb that ye have in the land of Israel, saying, The days are prolonged, and every vision falleth? Tell them, therefore, Thus saith the Lord God, I will make this proverb to cease, and they shall no more use it as a proverb in Israel, but say unto them, The days are at hand, and the effect of every vision. For there shall be no more any vain vision, nor flattering divination within the house of Israel. For I am the Lord. I will speak, and the word that I shall speak shall come to pass. It shall be no more prolonged. For in your days, O rebellious house, will I say the word, and will perform it, saith the Lord God. Again, the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, behold, they of the house of Israel say, The vision that he seeth is for many days to come, and he prophesieth of the times that are far off. Therefore say unto them, Thus saith the Lord God, There shall none of my words be prolonged any more, but the word which I have spoken shall be done, saith the Lord God. That's the end of chapter 12. I was going to do 13 too, but I don't feel like it. I may come back later tonight and do it, but that's it for now, y'all. Thanks for tuning in to Hanging Out with Stan's Adventure. What an adventure. Goodness gracious alive, y'all. I never knew getting old would be so rough. But it's rough. But I'm tough. I can take it. I'll see y'all when I see y'all. Don't know if it'll be later tonight or tomorrow or next week. I don't know when it'll be. I love you. I appreciate you. You know it won't be next week. It'll be later tonight or tomorrow. Unless we get raptured, and then I'm not going to be doing a video. And that's that. God bless you, friends.